Oh, chat. This person claims that they've cooked. All right. So this is what they said. I commented in another video about Vendread replay, and I got replies telling me I should submit them to you. Because it's nigh impossible to get a perfect duel, I have 3 replays. It is not necessary to review them all. Too long, didn't read. The duel against Yodokari is the best one. Their descriptions are in chronological order. One of them's against True Kings. The other one's a festival against Scareclaw. And the third one is against Dinomorphia. And he says this one was a white knuckle ride. Oh my God, chat. No Diddy, my boy. No Diddy, Procurity. Actual structure. Bro, he gave me like a detailed, like you guys should be more like him. He literally gave me all the deets. He gave me everything in between. I love this guy. I'm going to watch all 3 for him. All right, guys, we're watching Vendread. If you guys didn't know, Vendread is a deck that is built on ritual summoning. And we're going against True Draco. God, chat. They're going to go Heritage and then use the effect to tribute the trap card to summon Dynamite. Then draw a card with Heritage, summon out their Ignis, and then pass their turn. All right, so how are we going to respond to Draco Slayers? The lowest levels of Cook. I think that this deck is a little bit outplayed, and it's because we have cards like Gamma and stuff like that. But it looks like our opponent is playing it 100% fine. And they also have Maxi plus the Monarch Storm. Monarchs are up. So we're low-key getting cooked here, chat. All right. They get out a Disciples of the True Draco Phoenix. We negate their Dynamite and destroy it. They draw a card. And now we get to add Ravenous Vendread and Vendread Scavenger to our hand. We'll then immediately Synchro Summon. We'll summon out Omega. They get another card here. And then we'll activate Ravenous Vendread. This is the one that says special summon a Vendread monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Then we can Ritual Summon. That's crazy. We'll tribute off the Scar of the Vendread to be able to summon Vendread Slayer. Okay, I think we're winning right here. We'll then use Scar of the Vendread to get Revendread Origin. Revendread Origin to tribute off the Scavenger. Scavenger with Influence Slayer outs the Erupt. Yeah, I guess that works. Revendread Evolution to be able to summon out the Scavenger back. Yeah. This looks like if we go against one of those lower tiered Yu-Gi-Oh decks, we are just clapping them up, chat. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. I think that was an introductory replay to show you how much special summoning potential that this deck has. If you maxi him, you better have a way to back it up. So here we have Vendread again, chat. And our opponent's going through Scareclaw. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this because we already know the Scareclaw combo, right? Gets out the Rakephobia. Gets the Scareclaw Kashtira, summons the Scareclaw Kashtira, summons 2 more Scareclaws, then gets the right card to get a card and draw a card. Activate the Defanging. That's not typical to Scareclaws. Summons the Astra and adds a Balloon. Summons the Balloon, summons the Astra, summons back out. I don't know why he did all that. But he has a 4,500 attack tryhard. Defanging says your opponent cannot target Scareclaw Link monsters you control with card effects. They cannot be destroyed by the opponent's card effects. That's pretty crazy, chat. We're going to have to beat that. Okay. So now since we're going against a little bit more of a complicated deck, we're going to use Pre-Prep to get Origins and Slayer. Then summon Solitaire and use its effect. We summon out Unizombie and use its effect to send Algol Mazera. Now, Origin allows us to tribute summon for our Vendread Slayer. How does this get beat? I'm not even sure. He might actually have met his match. So now we summon Slayer in defense, and then we add our Vendread Battlelord, getting Origin back into our hand. And then we activate Origin again. We banish Algol Mazera to be able to summon Battlelord. Okay, but it has to be in defense. Al Ghul Mazera then summons itself in defense. And then we link... Oh. That was smart. That was smart. We can summon enough monsters to be able to link summon into Underworld Goddess here. Then use Battle Lord and Revenged Slayer's effect. I'm very scared that these cards have great effects. Slayer gets us our Ravenous Vendread that lets us ritual summon with monsters from the graveyard. And Battle Lord gets us our Executor. And then Scar of Vendread allows us to get our Vendread Knights. Now Whorehound discards to summon itself. Core can then vanish to summon itself. And now we'll activate Ravenous Vendread, summoning out Revenants. And then we get the Ritual Summon. Uh-oh, chat. We are now going to summon out a Revendread Executor. I apologize. Scar then banishes the Siranui Solitaire to summon itself. And then Revendread Knights activates. We'll use Executor to banish the Spell and Trap card. We'll get rid of one of his monsters. Add a Vendread Animal. Holy crap, chat. Yo! If a Vendread destroys a monster, it can attack once again in a row? Oh my god, chat! Yo! He cleared the entire board! What? There's no way, chat. Vendread Cookage Part 2. Alright, so our opponent used a lot of resources to make that board. They'll summon Reinhardt, get a rival, make Lightheart. They'll attempt to get another one, but once per turn, you can target one special summon monster, banish it. I'm not sure if that was the move. I will go on record saying I don't think that was the move, guys. I don't think banishing that card was it. But now we'll activate another Reichphobia. Oh, it can banish spells and traps too. No, it was the right move. Because not only does it stop other Scareclaw summons, we can also stop that. That's cool. Our opponent Lightning Storms us, but Al Ghul Mazera? Holy crap! Hey, yo! Yo! Protocurity is cooking! Bro, the Al Ghul Mazera protected all of his attack position zombie monsters by banishing itself. That is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He doing it. He doing it. I'm convinced. All right, guys, here we go. The last game here. And we're going to be seeing, hopefully, a slugfest. We're going first with Vendread. We're going to activate Vendread Charge. Send one zombie monster from your hands to the graveyard to summon one from the deck. Okay. Scar the Vendread gives us Revendread Evolution. And then Evolution allows us to send Slayer to Ritual Summon Slayer. All right. The Vendread Cook Part 2, chat. We'll then Link Summon. We'll summon a Vendread Savior. Use Slayer's effect alongside of Striges. So we summon out the Birds of a Feather. Hey, yo, chat, wouldn't you guys want this as a pet right here? Like, this seems like a crazy cool card to have as a pet. And the Horde Hound, chat. You get a dog? What? Dogs and birds. We'll then Link Summon into Vampire Sucker. Activate Preparation of Rites. I'm not seeing anything special here. Get our Origin back. Then use Horde Hound to discard to summon. That triggers Vampire Sucker to draw another card. Okay. Now this summons face down and then lets us Ritual Summon. We'll use that for Battle Lord. I guess where Battle Lord allows us to declare a particular attribute. Our opponent can't use it. Right? You can banish one Vendread card from your graveyard. Declare monster monster top. For the rest of the turn, your opponent cannot activate that card. Crazy. We're nib-proof now. We'll then Link Summon into Mekhanite Crusadia Avermax, meaning that they can only attack into Avermax. Rev Jr., thank you so much for the sub, big dog. I hope you're enjoying the cookage. Our opponent's playing Dinomorphia. They set the intact. We'll banish a random card. Why didn't we banish the intact? I think that was a little crazy. We could have banished the attack. They're going to use Wannabe to be able to get Ferret Flames to their side of the field. And now it's up to us. Oh, wait. They can use it right now. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. They didn't get the Dinomorphia Fusion card. They got intact. That makes sense. I'm being dumb. Now, since Battlelord was destroyed, it can get Executor and then Syndicate. And now we're going to go ahead and use Vendread Evolution, which our opponent will chain Frenzy to. They're down to 2,000 life points here. They'll send Theresia and Stealth Bergia. Bro, will this Dark Hole even come in clutch? We'll then Ritual Summon into our Vendread Slayer. Scar of Vendread then activates, but now they're going to pay another 1,000 life points for Kintragina's effect. They'll send Diplos to the graveyard to be able to fusion summon into the Dinomist Rexstrom. Alright, so their board's pretty menacing, guys. We're going to use that to get a Vendread charge again, then activate our Dark Hole to reset the board, but now they Ferret Flames us. We'll chain Vendread charge to send Slayer to the graveyard. We don't want it shuffled into the deck. We'll summon out Vendread Core, which is obviously under 1,000 life points. Our core then gets destroyed alongside of their monsters, and that changed their Rexstrom and their Slayer and their Kintragina. So they're still going to have a little bit of cockback. Oh my god, and they get Theresia. Yeah, chat, they're doing a lot. They'll summon Diplos, they'll summon Theresia, and attack is crazy work, chat. They'll summon back out Kintragina. We'll add Ravenous Ventress, and then Theresia and Diplos will both activate their effects. I guess now they can make sure that they don't lose by sending trap cards that will reduce their life points no matter what. And they get a Dinomorphia Domain for the next turn, so I think they're cooking. We're going to use Anima to bring back Hordehound. Then we're going to use Ravenous Vendread to summon out our Revenants, and then Ritual Summon back into Battlelords. Uh-oh. Because now Battlelords can banish a card. It gains that influence, right? Or is that only once per turn? Our opponent will Ferret Flames us again? There's no way. At least it's not once per turn. We can banish a special summon monster and banish a spell and trap card with our Battlelord, so we get rid of the Kintragina and their face down Dinomorphia Domain. Means it's going to be a lot harder for them to fusion summon. And we have Scar of Vendread back. We use Core Banishing Savior. Holy crap. This cannot be this crazy, right? We link summon into Savior. We haven't went to battle phase. We can get Ravenous Vendread. Please tell me that's once per turn. We'll attack into Dinomorphia, increasing this card's attack. Going into main phase 2, we'll end our turn and our opponent will use Wannabe again. So I know they hit Trap Trick. That's pretty sure what they were going for. They're going to get the Trap Trick here, which now they can use Trap Trick to banish a domain, to set a domain if they play another one. They're going to banish to set a Frenzy, same thing. They're going to go right into their end phase instead of using Frenzy right now. I find that a little interesting. But now we're going to use a Vendread Savior to be able to target our monster. They're then going to activate Frenzy, paying half of their life points again, guys. They'll send Diplos and Stealth Bergia. Chat, they're doing things. We'll get Scar of Vendread to our hand, and we're pretty much going to be in the same spot as last turn. Banishing Frenzy again. They'll send Kintragina and a Theresia to summon a Rexstrom number 2. And now we'll use Vendread Hordehound to be able to summon itself. Scar of the Vendread allows us to get Origin. Vendread Origin banishes. Oh yeah, we're re-ritual summoning. Frenzy, we did use Frenzy earlier. No, that was a whole new turn. We activated Trap Trick on our turn to banish Frenzy, set Frenzy, and we could have used it that turn. We'll then summon out our trusty Owlghoul and use all of the monsters for a link summon. Chat, this card is so good. It summons enough. They know what's up, chat. They're going to go ahead and concede the match. That was crazy. Yo, Protocurity. I think that this video shows that if you guys submit in the correct order, I will try my best to get to you guys. I know some of you guys have submitted some, and I haven't gotten to you. I apologize for that. Let's get back to watching you guys' replays. It was really, really fun, and that one was really laid out, and it showed Vendread and their best dressed. But yeah, if I had to give that, Squamadas is easily a 5 out of 5. Absolute banger we have there, guys. It was a really, really good game.